Welcome to Football Fandom UK. I hope you guys have had a good day. We're here for a special fixture tonight as it's a friendly and also a testimonial game, guys, for Alan McGregor, the Rangers goalkeeper. So should be a special, hopefully memorable game. Yes, it's only a friendly, but how often do we see these two clubs go head to head in any game, never mind competitively? So hopefully it'll be an absolute cracker, guys. Just bear with me a second. I'm going to share with you the team news so you guys can see the lineups as we wait for the teams to come out on the pitch. It was scheduled to kick off at 1:45, but obviously with it being a friendly, guys, it might not be exactly scheduled as it would be in a competitive fixture where it would be kicking off bang on time. So there you go, guys. As you can see, Rangers lining up with 4 at the back, 3 in midfield and 3 up front. So they're going with a 4-3-3 formation. Newcastle going with the same lineup in respect of 4-3-3, but obviously, as you can see on the screen there, it's showing both clubs slightly variations with the way they're going to play that 4-4-3. So we'll have to see when the game kicks off if that actually happens. But yeah, the team's coming out now, guys. So we should be getting the game underway very shortly. So let's quickly go to the chat and see who's with us. Stevie's with us. How's it going, Stevie? Welcome to the show, mate. Appreciate you making yourself available as always. Top man, thank you for that, Stevie. Hope you've had a good day as well, mate. So yeah, thanks, Stevie. Ben, the best League One, is with us. How's it going, Ben? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you've had a good day as well. Thank you very much for coming, getting involved. Always great to see you, mate. And yeah, thank you very much, Ben. Ben saying hello and evening, Gaz. Good to see you, mate. Welcome to the show. And Ben also saying hello, Stevie. How's your day been? Nice one, Ben. Top man. Always appreciate that positivity from you guys in the chat. If you just join us, guys, we are waiting for the teams to get us started. They're just coming out onto the field now, so we should be underway in the next couple of minutes. So nice one, Ben. Stevie's saying hi, Ben. Yeah, good, thanks. How's you? I think that's meant to be. So yeah, nice one, Stevie. Ben replying, me bit sick, but got through that. Got through the day. Oh, sorry to hear that, mate. Well, I hope you feel much better soon, mate. Sorry to hear you're feeling a bit under the weather. You have to get yourself an early night's sleep, mate, and get some vitamins down your neck. Hopefully you'll feel much better tomorrow. So, guys, the team's just coming out on the field now. They're just lining up for photographs, and then we should be underway with this game. If you didn't know, guys, this is Alan McGregor's testimony. It is a pre-season friendly, obviously warming up for the start of the season, but also it is Rangers showing their appreciation to Alan McGregor for the long-standing service that he's shown the club over a number of years. So, yeah, thanks, Ben. Sorry to hear that, mate. Like I say, hope you feel better soon. Stevie also saying, oh, no, Ben, get plenty of water and rest. Absolutely. Well said, Stevie. So, yeah, thanks for that, mate. Yeah, Stevie's spot on there. The fluids, when you're feeling under the weather, you'd be surprised how much water can really help you recover faster if you drink it consistently. So, nice one, Stevie. Ben saying, not really my mum. Still made go to school. Okay, right. Well, obviously, if that's the case, hopefully you're not feeling too bad then, mate. But yeah, that's the dilemma that your mum has, mate. Does she believe you and let you have the day off sick, or does she push you to go to school because she wants you to get a good job when you're older? So we're underway, guys, as Newcastle kick us off. And knock the ball out to this near side where it goes out of play, and that's going to be a throw into Rangers. just inside the Newcastle half of the field. Ryan Clark's with us. How's it going, Ryan? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you had a good day. Always great to see you. Ryan saying welcome. Liam Roberts from Borough. Up the Tykes. Absolutely well said, mate. And thank you very much for that, Ryan. Good to see you, mate. Great to have you drop in on the show. So, top man, Ryan, thanks for that, mate. And Ben also saying welcome in, Ryan. Nice one, Ben. What a star. Ben on the ball tonight, welcoming everybody into the chat. So, top man, Ben. Ryan saying, hey up, lad, to Ben. So, nice one, guys. Loving the positivity. So, let's get into the game as we're just a minute in, and the ball is currently with the Newcastle goalkeeper, Lorius Karius. That name should ring a bell to you guys. He's getting a new lease of life by the looks of it at Newcastle. Can he make the best of it? That is the question. Didn't get much game time last year for Newcastle, but they've clearly think that they can get something out of him because they've extended his contract. So, as just to let you guys know, if you're not watching it, obviously, Newcastle playing in their traditional black and white, Rangers playing in their traditional blue top with white shorts. So, Newcastle on the ball on this near side as they kick it long up towards the Rangers box, and the Newcastle forward there unable to get to that as the ball goes to McGregor. So Rangers now with the opportunity to build from the back as they try, but immediately under pressure from Newcastle as they manage to knock the ball out to this near side, but Newcastle have intercepted it. Now Newcastle trying to get towards the byline, looking for a cross opportunity, but Rangers see it all the way, and eventually the ball goes out of play on this near side. About a yard from the corner flag, throwing to Rangers. Ben is saying definitely reminds me of the UEFA Champions League final 2018. 2018. Okay, thanks, Ben. Who played 2018? Who played in 2018, Ben? I can't remember, mate. Ryan saying, come on, you Reds. 4-0 tonight against Hull. Awesome. Yeah, there's been a lot of friendlies tonight, mate. I've throughout today, so I've not been able to keep up with them all. But yeah, thanks for that, Ryan. Ball just gone out of play as that will be a goal kick to Rangers. So, yeah, a number of games been happening tonight, guys, happening tonight. I'll keep you guys up to date with the games in the other Scottish games going on tonight, because we have official fixtures going on tonight, proper competitive games, guys, in the Scottish League Cup. Most of the games currently 0-0. Falkirk have gone 1-0 up against the Spartans. And East Fife have gone 1-0 up against Elgin City. So those are actually competitive games, guys. We've got the group stage of the Scottish League Cup being played tonight. So we'll keep an eye on those results. So Rangers on the attack now down that far side as Newcastle challenge for the ball. Managed to intercept it, kicking it back up towards the halfway line, but it's cut out by Rangers and eventually goes out of play on that far side, midway inside Newcastle's half of the field. Rangers with the throw-in as they throw it long up towards the edge of the Newcastle box, but the ball goes behind as it's challenged by Rangers, and I think that's going to be a corner to Rangers on the far side, I think. So thanks, Ryan. Yeah, like I say, mate, I've not been able to keep up with all the friendlies, mate, because they don't. Obviously, I'm sure you guys know you can search results, but when you search results, it normally only comes up with actual competitive games. Doesn't come up with all the club friendlies, so it's difficult to keep up to date with every club that's playing friendlies at the minute. Newcastle on the attack now down this near side, but unable to keep the ball in as they manage to see the ball out of danger there with Rangers' corner. Now Rangers back in possession, midway inside their own half. Just knocking it about at the moment inside their own half of the field as they chip the ball forward now, looking to get in behind the Newcastle defence, but Karius forced to come out and intercept it as he manages to see out the danger. And now Newcastle back in possession, midway inside their own half. Ben saying, when Liverpool vs Madrid, right, yes, Real Madrid, right, yeah. When it was 3-1. Yeah, right. I'm with you now, mate. I'm with you. Yeah, that was the game that Larius Karius messed up, wasn't it? If I remember rightly, where he had a really bad game. But yeah, he's getting a new lease of life under the Newcastle regime. So let's hope we can see the best of him this time. Newcastle now on the attack on that far side as they approach the edge of the Rangers box, but forced to come backwards to go forwards as Rangers press the ball well on that far side. But Newcastle managed to work through the press as they play the ball into the box there, but unable to get that to a Newcastle player as it was just a little bit too much pace on the ball and it goes straight to McGregor. So, yeah, thanks for that, Ben. Sorry, mate. I'd forgotten. It's been a while on it since that game, mate. But nice one, Ben. Ben also saying, and Karius let in two Bale's goals. Yeah, and yeah, I do remember it now. You've pointed it out to me, mate. I just couldn't remember because obviously when you get to my age, mate, one cup final blares into another. You start to... Wait till you get older, Ben. You'll understand what I mean, mate. It can get harder and harder as you get older to start remembering individual games because you've seen that much football over the years. So, yeah, Rangers on the attack now down that far side as the ball just goes out of play. Pretty much bang on the halfway line. So, will be a throw in here to Newcastle, I think. Although, no, the referee saying it's a Rangers throw in. So, not sure how he worked that one out when it was Rangers in possession. But Rangers now play the ball back to their defensive line as they push forward now towards the halfway line and challenged by Newcastle winning a free kick, taken quickly as they work the ball out to that far side and now come deep into Newcastle's half as they cross the ball into the box now, but a bit too much pace on it as it eventually bounces out on this near side for a throw-in. So, yeah, thanks, Ben. I remember it now, mate. I do remember it, mate. Ben also saying, and gave Benzema the ball for the... Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he did. Yeah, didn't he? What a plonker. If there's ever a time, I do remember the game because obviously I was shocked how bad of a game he had. But I remember feeling sorry for him at the time because, you know, at the time he was a young goalkeeper, wasn't he? And he'd been making a few mistakes in the league and the pressure was on him intensely and it just looked like he buckled. It weren't that he weren't trying, I think he just buckled under the expectation. So free kick now as we've just had the referee blow for a foul here on Rangers player as Rangers and Newcastle were scrapping for the ball midway inside Newcastle's half of the field. So this will be a free kick for Rangers. Quite central, about 35 yards out at least, I would say. Maybe a little bit more, guys. So, yeah, cross comes in as it's headed away by Newcastle out to that far side. And now they try to break, but good last-ditch challenge there by Donald for Rangers as sees the ball go out of play and gives Rangers chance to get their formation further up the field. So Newcastle now take the throw-in and build again from the back as they play the ball out to this near side, now coming forward into the Rangers half as they quickly move up towards the edge of the Rangers box. Attempted cross, but it's blocked off by Rangers. And now Rangers trying to relieve the pressure as They eventually do, with the ball ricocheting off a Newcastle player going out of play, and that will be a goal kick to Rangers. So, yeah, nice one, Ben. Ryan saying, who you follow, Ben? Who you follow, Ben, mate? If I'm trying to remember now. We've not been speaking about you guys' clubs for a while, have we? So, no, it wasn't, was it? Why haven't I got Ben written down here? Oh, there we go. Millwall. Ben supports Millwall. I thought I'd wrote it down. Newcastle now with the possession at the back. So 11 minutes in, guys. Just a cagey affair at the minute, as both teams just feeling each other out at the minute, as you might expect, not familiar with each other. As Newcastle now with a long ball over the top, looking to try and get in behind, but unable to, as it took the Newcastle forward a moment to get the ball under control. But Newcastle still in possession as they work the ball out to that far side, but challenged by Rangers, and Newcastle win a free kick. So nice one, Ryan. Ben is saying, Ben's answered you here. Sorry, Ben. Ben answered Millwall. Ryan, Brexit Millwall. Okay, mate. Okay. Ryan saying, can you remember 3-1 in playoffs from Barnsley FC and Millwall in Wembley? Ben saying, I don't think so. I'm very young. I'm very young, man. Yeah, well, it's okay, Ben. Don't worry about it, mate. There's plenty of games that come and go, but I'm sure Ryan's forgotten other games. He seems to remember all the games where his team beats your team, but we'll see. We'll see whether Ryan's as memorable when his team's on the wrong end of the result. So yeah, but I expect Barnsley to do well again this season, to be fair. They had a good season last season. I'm not sure what they've been doing in the transfer window. I've not heard an awful lot from Barnsley as far as Barnsley's news, so I'm not sure if they've been doing any business, but they had a good season last season, making the playoffs, so I expect them to be up there again, challenging. But like I say, I'm unaware of what transfer business they've been doing. Newcastle just playing the ball back to Karius in goal. As they now knock the ball out to that far side. As I say, guys, I'll keep you up to date as best possible. But just a cagey game at the minute, as you might expect, with both teams not up to full match fluidity yet, but plus also the aspect of not knowing each other very well either. In respect of competitively. So Newcastle now play the ball forward from the centre of the park out to that far side as they come forward now. Rangers with plenty of bodies behind the ball, but Newcastle still in possession as they play the ball into the box now, cutting it back. Can they get a shot off? But Rangers just doing enough there to put them off and manage to clear the ball out to that far side as Newcastle pick up the possession again now. Rangers quickly challenging for it and winning it back. And now Rangers trying to hit Newcastle on the counter-attack. But a bit of sloppy possession there sees Newcastle win the ball back and bomb forward towards the Rangers box as Rangers just do enough to put Newcastle off. But Newcastle still in possession as they work the ball out to this near side. Now a cross comes in, but it's knocked away by Rangers as Newcastle pick up the possession again, attempting to come into the box again from this near side, but Rangers have intercepted the ball as they now try to play out from the back. Long ball up towards the halfway line, looking for their forward players as Newcastle pick up the pieces on the halfway line and forced to pass it back to their defenders, or should I say their centre-backs, to allow them to keep possession. Now Newcastle just working the ball down that far side. So Ben saying still in school. yeah, you guys breaking up for half term now, for summer holidays, so big long break for you guys. Ryan saying, don't worry about it then. Nice one, Ryan. Nice one, mate. Let me know, Ryan, what business have Barnsley done any business this summer? They've been doing, I presume they've been doing something, but I've just not. I like to say it's so difficult. So Newcastle coming into the box now. And they've scored. Newcastle has scored. That came a little bit against the run of play there. But Rangers have been living a little bit dangerously, as they've allowed Newcastle to find their groove a little bit already in the last 5 minutes, as it's been a number of waves of attack from Newcastle. But they just came forward down the centre, played it into the box, and just slotted it past McGregor there and into that far corner of the net, low, so the goalkeeper couldn't get to it. So I think it's so Rangers get us back underway. Ben saying, sounds like Barnsley won. Is that one or one? One. Okay. Yep. They did. Well, by the sounds of what Ryan was saying, yep, sounds like they won 4-0. So thanks for that, Ben. Ryan saying we will. We all. We all tan, are we? Is that? I'm sorry, I'm not following that one, Ryan. We all tan, are we? Is that a typing error? Or am I reading it wrong? Tan. I've never heard the word tan before. So I'm not sure. Ryan, apologies, mate. I don't understand that. Apologies. Stevie's saying, please hit the like button. Nice one, Stevie. Yep, guys, please do it. That thumbs up would be appreciated. And consider subscribing if you're new. Rangers now with a possession on that far side as they chip the ball forward now up towards into the Newcastle half, still on the far side of the pitch as they play the ball back into the centre of the park now and across the field out to this near side as just enjoyed a spell of possession for Rangers. Oh, that's a poor ball from Rangers, knocking the ball. That was a poor ball from Rangers. They just played a crossfield ball right across the halfway line, and there were nobody there to intercept it, and ball went straight out of play, giving possession straight back to Newcastle. Bit poor that from Rangers, but I think we can forgive them with the fact that it is still pre-season, and both of these teams will not be up to full fitness just yet. That's partly why we're here, guys. So yeah, Ryan saying we all town. It means okay. Thanks, Ryan. Well, I'm quite knowledgeable about abbreviations around the UK with what do you call it now? Accents and stuff like that. You know, obviously you got the, you know, up in Newcastle you got the Geordies and in, you know, in Liverpool you got the Scousers, and Scotland, Scottish people got Scottish accents and Scottish abbreviations, and Yorkshire people have their own abbreviation. But I've never heard TAN, so that one's a new one on me, Ryan. So yeah, thanks for that, mate. That's Nice bit of insight. I've never heard it. I've never heard town be abbreviated like that, mate. And like I say, I'm quite clued up with abbreviations in different parts of the UK. I'm not saying I know them all, but I do know a lot of abbreviations around the UK, depending on what part of the UK you're from. But I've never heard that one before, mate. So you've just taught me something new there, Ryan. So thanks for that, mate. So ball back with the Newcastle goalkeeper as they play out from the back. 20 minutes gone, guys. Still Rangers 0, Newcastle 0. Let's have a quick look what's going on in those other games, as they are competitive games. So just give you guys a quick overview. I'll read through these quickly at the moment. Obviously, these games roughly halfway through the first half. In Group A, it's Alloa Athletic 0, Stirling Albion 0, Ayr United 1, Stenhousemuir 0. In Group B, Dundee United 1, Partick Thistle 0. The Spartans 0, Falkirk 1. In Group C, Cove Rangers 3, Clyde 1, Hamilton Academic 1, Brecon City 0. In Group D, Greenock Morton 1, Stranraer 0. Group E, Bonnyrigg Rose 0, Dundee 0, Dumbarton 1, Inverness Cali Thistle 0. In Group F, Dunfermline 2, Annan Athletic 0, Wraith Rovers 0, Albion Rovers 0. In Group G, East Fife 1, Elgin City 0, and Queen of the South 1, Motherwell 0. And in Group H, Montrose 0, Forfar Athletic 0. What is going on with Motherwell? This is their second game to the start of the new season, and they are having a shocking start to the season for a Scottish Premier League club. And most people would consider Motherwell a top 6 Scottish Premier League club as well. But they've had a really bad start to the new season, losing to a lower league opposition over the weekend in the League Cup, and losing again now in another League Cup game against, who were they playing against now? I've forgotten now. Who were they against? Where were they? Queen of the South. So yeah, bad start to the season for Motherwell. Ryan saying, God's sake, 1-0 down, laugh out loud. Yeah, well, it's a friendly. I'm not sure if you're talking about this one or the Motherwell game, mate, but in this one, I suppose it's not too, as long as either team don't lose, 5-6-0 or something stupid like that, I think both of these clubs would be happy with whatever outcome is the result. As long as they get the match fitness, and obviously players get minutes under their belt, so to speak. So ball back with Loris Karius, as he looks a bit nervy there. Still looks like there may be a mistake or two in him, as the ball played out to that far side, and it's knocked out of play. So Newcastle just knocking it about at the moment inside their own half, on just outside their own box. Ball played long down this near side by Newcastle, but unable to get the ball under control, but just able to knock it out of play to stop it going behind for a goal kick. Ryan saying Barnsley and Hull. Okay. Thanks, Ryan. I'll just see. I know it's not coming up on that. So I'll have a look on the other thing that I'll use, but I know it won't tell me the results. Right. Yes. Yeah, you guys kicked off at the same time as this one tonight. And we've also got I'm sure there was another one showing up for kick-off. Yeah, that kicked off 9:30. Gillingham and Charlton also playing tonight, a friendly as well, aren't they? And we also got some games going on in the Champions League, first qualifying round as well, guys. Let's see. I meant to check. So just bear me a second, guys. I'm just double checking something here. Doubling. So yeah, there's as I say, guys, Champions League final, and we do have a UK club, I think, involved in that tonight. I'm just going to double check because I am not as clued up with. Yeah, so we got, unfortunately, guys, Welsh club involved in the Champions League qualifiers tonight, and they are losing on the night and on aggregate. Currently, the New Saints, a Welsh club, playing Hacken in the Champions League first qualifying round. They're currently losing 1-0 on the night, 4-1 on aggregate. So that's disappointing, but obviously the Welsh League is it's kind of like non-league level in a way, isn't it, really? So not surprising that they're struggling, but even if they can't win, which they don't look like they're going to get anything out of that game, but they could still do well if they can compete in either the Europa League or the Europa Conference League, because as they fail in that competition, they will drop into the Europa League qualifiers, I think. So ball out on that far side for Newcastle as they play the ball towards the edge of the box. Ball cut back there, but Rangers managed to knock it out to that far side, and that we are throwing to Newcastle. Okay. Where'd your message go, Ryan? Just seen you put a new message. Or just about click it and it's gone. So ball out on that far side now as Newcastle pick up the pieces. 28 minutes gone, guys. Rangers 0, Newcastle 1. As Newcastle play it through the middle, but Rangers have intercepted it. And now Rangers try to play the ball forward. Can hear great noise coming from the Newcastle fans. Apparently 8,000 Newcastle fans travelled up to Glasgow for this game tonight. How's about that for support for a friendly game, guys? 8,000 Newcastle fans. So Rangers with the possession on the halfway line as they play it out to this near side, looking for an opportunity to get forward. But Newcastle pressing the ball from the front as Rangers forced backwards. But now they try to break down the centre of the field as Newcastle get a challenge in, and the referee blows for a foul to Rangers just on the edge of the centre circle. Stevie saying awesome support. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. 8,000 fans up there for a friendly. Absolutely fantastic support, as you say, mate. But I believe not many seats empty in the Rangers stands either. Pretty much a full house here at Rangers tonight. Rangers now on the attack as they come towards the edge of the box, getting a shot off. But Carriers manages to save that quite comfortably. Not enough pace and power behind that shot, but as we say, guys, it is pre-season, so players just feeling their way back to full fitness. So Newcastle now playing out from the back as they play the ball forward to the halfway line. Now knocking the ball out to this near side as they come forward now towards the edge of the Rangers box, looking for an opportunity to get across, but under pressure from Rangers as Newcastle tried to play through the press, but forced to come backwards as Rangers keeping the pressure on. But now Newcastle have managed to get in behind, and Rangers there with some last-ditch defending sees the ball knocked out of play and dissipates the immediate danger. Rangers on this near side, midway inside Newcastle's half of the field. Ryan saying, next game we got Bolton, brother from next door, Blackburn Rovers, last one, Barnsley and Blackburn Rovers. Okay. I didn't realise we were playing you guys in a pre-season friendly. Although Bolton have been late this year with sorting out some of their friendlies. They didn't sort some of them out till late. Now, Rangers coming forward now as they get towards the edge of the Newcastle box and they get a shot off, but just wide of that far side post. And good effort there by Rangers as they came forward down that far side, just getting towards the edge of the box and managing to get the shot off. But as I say, just wide of that far side post. Monica Edit saying, come on, you Jays. By the way, you know there's many ways to watch this game if some of you can't find the game. Well, I'm sure people are aware of that already, mate. It's not rocket science. Just Google it. Ryan saying, no Blackburn Rovers and Barnsley, not Bolton. Right, okay then, mate. I'm honest, I've been so struggling at the minute. I've been busy working because obviously, as you guys know, I do a lot of work on the channel. So while it's been quiet over the summer, I've been trying to do a lot of work to catch up for all the work I missed a couple of months ago when we were doing stream after stream after stream. So got to try and earn money to pay the bills, guys. Newcastle on the attack now as they cut the ball into the centre of the box there from this near side and managed to get a shot off there, but it's over the top of the crossbar. Yeah, he just tried to chip the goalkeeper there, but didn't work well. So, yeah, thanks for that, Ryan. Like I said, I'm struggling with all the fixtures at the minute because just working so much. And obviously, very much aware in a couple of days, more football comes at me more intensely. So, sure you guys can understand the last couple of weeks I've been trying to make the most of it, getting some things done while there's been less football. Because it'll be back before we know it. It starts in the next 2 days. We'll set a Women's World Cup. Edits on football. How's it going? Edits on football. I think that's Millsord, isn't it, mate? Welcome to the show, Millsord. Good to see you, mate. If I'm correct, that is. Edits on football saying, hi, Gaz. How's it going, mate? Welcome to the show. Good to see you. Always great to have you drop in. I think that is Milzard, I think, although I'm not sure, because the account number you came on before with was just numbers and letters on it, so I wasn't sure, but I kind of guessed, because I think you had that account name previously. Ryan Clark saying, welcome in, guys. Nice one, Ryan. Top man. Thank you, mate. Loving the positivity, as always, from you guys. So, yeah, nice one. Ryan. So he's playing Blackburn in a friendly. That's an interesting one. Milzard saying, yeah, it's me, Milzard. Top man. Thank you, Milzard. Appreciate you letting me know, mate. I kind of guessed that. Didn't you have that account name on your previous account? Shame you've lost your password, or forgot your password, or lost it, mate. You need to have a password that's easy for you to remember so you don't forget it. Because obviously you've started putting work into your other channel, haven't you? So you're going to lose that work that you've put into it now, which is a bit of a shame, mate. So yeah, you either need to make a password that's easier for you to remember, mate, or write the password down and give it to your mum to hide away or something to make it easier for you to remember. And if you don't remember it, you give it to your mum, she'll put it in a place where you won't forget it. And then if you lose it or forget it, you know, your mum can always tell you what it is. Newcastle now challenging for the ball as Rangers with a spell of possession now, midway inside their own half, knocking the ball out to that far side as they come racing forward now into the Newcastle half of the field. Challenged by Newcastle, but Rangers managing to keep possession as they got in behind now and just get a shot off, but it's just wide of that far side post. Good idea there from Rangers, from Campbell, as he came bursting into the box there, but he was under a pressure from Newcastle with two defenders around him, and he just couldn't get the shot off accurately enough. But good effort there by Rangers. Don't forget, guys, please do it that thumbs up if you could. Doesn't cost you nothing, and it is very much appreciated if you do. So I'm not sure. I think we're having a substitution here, guys. Alan McGregor coming off. Obviously, this game is a testimonial game on his behalf. After giving a number of years service to Rangers, this is his farewell game as he substitutes, and Butland is coming on. So Alan McGregor coming off and Butland coming on. So Newcastle get us back underway. So just knocking the ball about in their own half of the field at the moment. So nice one, Milzard. Edits on footballers saying, "Cause I've got a new phone." Okay, mate. Okay, fair enough. Hope is that a present or something, mate? Or did you break your old one? That's normally the reason why you get a new phone, in it. Either it's a present because you're getting an upgrade, or it's because you broke your previous phone. So yeah, hope it's the first one, mate. So Milzard also saying my password is easy now. Easy now. Okay, cool, mate. Cool, mate. So are you going to be getting back on your old account, or is that done for now, mate? Newcastle now coming forward as they play the ball out to this near side. Rangers pressing the ball well. As a challenge comes in from Donald Ware, and that will be a free kick to Newcastle. So that's good news, Milzard. Ryan Clark saying, "Hey up, lad. Hope you're well, Milzard. Nice one, Ryan. Top man. I love the positivity you guys show. It's awesome." Milzard saying, "Yeah, Yeah. All right. Did I ask a question? And I've forgotten it. Well, nice one, Milzard. So we're on 40 minutes, guys. Still Rangers 0, Newcastle 1. Rangers knocking the ball out to that far side now as they come forward. As they now get forward down that far side. Looking for an opportunity to get a cross in, but under pressure from Newcastle. Who still managed to keep the possession as they push further up the field and now build again from the halfway line as they try to play it down the middle, but Newcastle challenged for the ball and managed to win it as they knock the ball back to the goalkeeper. Millsard saying Wigan beat Hearts 3-0 on Saturday. Cool, good preparation for you guys. Yeah, that's obviously a Scottish Premiership club as well, but and they should be playing a good percentage of their first team players actually, shouldn't they? Because they're playing games very soon, Hearts. So Newcastle with the possession midway inside their own half, just content to knock it about a bit at the minute. So thanks for that, Milzard. And Edits on Football also saying break old one. Break old one. All right. I'll try and find it somewhere. Okay, so yeah, no worries, mate. We'll just let me know if you manage to get into it. I'm still subscribed on it for now, mate. I was just asking because obviously if you're not going to be using that one, I'll switch to the account. So sub to your new one and leave the old one if you're not going to be using it. So Newcastle on the attack now down this near side as Rangers challenge for the ball inside their own half, and now Rangers trying to get some possession, but Newcastle have won it back as they play it back to the halfway line now and chip the ball up to that far side as they look for spaces to get in behind Rangers, but Rangers doing quite well so far defensively, but Rangers have now just mistimed that challenge as Newcastle managed to get in behind momentarily, but forced to come back as Rangers shift players across the field. And now Newcastle with the ball in the centre circle. And now Newcastle coming forward down that far side as they approach the edge of the box, looking for a cross. Cross comes in, but it's blocked off by Rangers, and the ball goes out behind, out of play, and that will be a corner to Newcastle on the far side. Edits on Football, Milzard saying Hearts played 5 first-team players. Okay. No, I was only wondering, mate, because they start. Obviously, the Scottish League starts a little bit earlier than the English League, doesn't it? Obviously, the Scottish League Cup started this weekend, just gone. So that was the only reason I was asking. I was just saying that they might be a bit further along in their pre-season preparation. So you guys beating them with a result like that when they're a bit well, I would have thought that they would be a bit further along in their pre-season preparation, mate, because like I say, the Scottish League starts a little bit earlier than the English League, so they've got to be ready for that. So you'd think that they'd be a bit more advanced in their pre-season preparation. As we know, guys, when you get pre-season games, you start off with at the start with a mixture of a lot of youngsters and fringe players, and then as the games wear on, you start to get more and more of your first team players into the squad to get them match fit, ready to start. And then obviously as the last couple of friendlies come, that's when you start to play your first team to get match fit. So that's what I was meaning. You'd think Hearts would be at the stage of playing more of their first team now because they're close to the start of their season, where Wigan have still got a couple of weeks to go yet before the start of the EFL season. So I'm not sure when Hearts' first game is, but it can't be too long away because, like I say, a lot of the Scottish clubs have already kicked off their season. So we got a free kick for Rangers now. As the ball comes into the box, Newcastle heading it up in the air, but Rangers have managed to head it back, and now Newcastle eventually managed to clear it out of the box, but Rangers try to pick up the possession outside as the ball bounces awkwardly, and Newcastle managing to knock it up the field. As there goes the halftime whistle, guys. So at the halftime break, Rangers 0, Newcastle 1. So awesome. So let's quickly, I don't know if we can. Sorry, guys, bear with me a second. I'm just seeing if I can get the match stats. I don't know if we can because it's a friendly. No, we can't, unfortunately. So, yeah, unfortunately, no match stats available because it's a friendly. So that's the only disappointing thing about doing friendly games. But what we can do, guys, is give you an update on the competitive games going on in the other Scottish football. So around the Scottish leagues in the Scottish League Cup. So I'll come to that in a second. Where am I now? So yeah, Millsord saying I can't wait to play Derby first game. Oh, have you got Derby first game? Well, yeah, I hope you win that, mate. Definitely, definitely hope you guys win that. I tried to be respectful last year to Derby on social media, but I found a lot of the Derby fans very rude and disrespectful. So, yeah, hope you guys come out on top with that one, mate. I don't like to dislike any club, but when fans can when you find a particular club where fans can just be, just arsey for no reason, that starts to make you have a little bit of dislike for that club, doesn't it? Just because of their fan community not being very respectful to other clubs. So, guys, let's quickly go over the results so far around the Scottish League Cup. In Group A, it's currently Alloa Athletic 0, Stirling Albion 0, and also Ayr United 1, Stanhouse-Mere 0. Those games all these games half-time results. Group B, Dundee United 1, Partick Thistle 1, and the Spartans 0, Falkirk 1. Group C, Cove Rangers 3, Clyde 1, Hamilton Academic 1, Brecon City 0. Group D, Greenock Morton 1, Stranraer 0. Group E, Bonnie Ridge Rose 0, Dundee 0, Dumbarton 1, Inverness Cally Thistle 0. Group F, Dunfermline 2, Annan Athletic 0, Wraith Rovers 0, Albion Rovers 0. Group G, East 5 2, Elgin City 0, and Queen of the South 1, Motherwell 1. So Motherwell have managed to get themselves back on level terms. Group H, Montrose 0, Forfar Athletic 2. So those are the half-time results. Those are all competitive games, guys, in the Scottish League Cup group stages. So in the Champions League, guys, Champions League qualifying, first qualifying round. I'll read out all the results for you, but obviously the only one we're really interested in from a UK perspective is the New Saints, who are actually losing. These were the earlier kickoffs, guys. First 4 games, earlier kickoffs. So these are full-time results. FC Struga 1, Zelgirls 2. That is finished 2-1 on aggregate as well. So Zelga going through to the next round. Flora 0, Rako Chesko 3. Apologies, I can't read some of these names. And that's finished 4-0 to Rako on aggregate. Maccabi Haifa 2, Hamrun Spartans 1. That game finishing 6-1 on aggregate to Maccabi Haifa. And Sheriff Tiraspol 3, FCV Farron Costans 0. That game finishing 3-1 on aggregate to Sheriff. These games now, guys, still playing. All of them roughly about 80 minutes in, apart from the last one. So Baton Borisov 1, Parrots Terrans 0. That is 2-1 on aggregate. The New Saints, as we know, losing 1-0 to Hecken, losing 4-1 on aggregate. Zianski Mostar 1, Ureta 1, that one 2-1 on aggregate to Zakski Mostar, and what a name. And Brelbit, I can't even read that. Brelbik 1, Shamrock Rovers 0, 2-1 on 2-0 on aggregate to that to the Brecon Bill or whatever they're called. Disappointing to see Shamrock Rovers losing that. Shamrock Rovers being an Irish club. In the Europa Conference League first qualifying round, it's Balzian FC 1, Donzella 3. That game currently 5-4 on aggregate to Balzen, and it's into extra time as well. So must have finished on 4-4 at full time. So there you go, guys. That's all the results that matter in the games around the UK and Europe. So let's come back to the chat. Let me just quickly put that back there so you guys can see it comfortably. So there we go, guys. So edits on footballers. Is Millsard saying, I'm Wrexham's second game in Carabao Cup. Oh, yeah, Carabao Cup. That always comes, doesn't it, very quickly at the start of the season as well, doesn't it? Yeah. What do you reckon, Millsard? Do you think you guys can put a bit of a cup run together this season, or do you think the main focus will be on the league, mate? Do you think the manager might sacrifice the League Cup games, playing a slightly weaker team, to concentrate on the league? I don't know how you find that, mate, but I know when Bolton do it, I find it really annoying. Should take every game seriously, in my opinion, when it's a competitive game. Edits on football saying, and the Wrexham game on Sky Sports. Awesome. Awesome. Well, you'll be able to watch that, mate. You'll be able to watch that and enjoy it. Millsard also saying, main focus on League Prob. So yeah, you're probably right, mate. Probably main focus will be on the league. But yeah, I don't know about you, mate, but I always like to see my club Bolton give a good account of themselves. I'm not bothered about the manager making some changes in the League Cup or the FA Cup, tweaking the team a little bit, but don't tweak it to the point where you throw it away. Tweak it to the point where you're just resting players, but you're still putting out a team that can progress and compete. But yeah, I find it annoying. Not just my own club, when any club does it, putting out a weaker team. I think it just disrespects the competition. Millsard saying, I find it annoying. So yeah, Millsard also finds it quite frustrating. I agree, Millsard. Why would you not want to compete in every competition and try and win? At the end of the day, we support our clubs because we want to see them win silverware. So it doesn't matter which silverware it is. We want to see them lift some silverware. And when you're throwing competitions away, playing weaker teams, you're putting all your eggs in one basket, so to speak. Which seems a bit crazy, doesn't it, really? But that's the modern game of football, unfortunately, mate. So, yeah. Let's hope we don't see that too much in the early stages of the Carabao Cup or League Cup, whichever you want to call it. So, Mirza, where's Wigan made the most significant changes, mate? Have you guys let a lot of players go? Has there been a few players coming in? What's it been like with the ins and outs? So, been high player turnover, mate, or just tweaking the team? As a lot of the core of last season's team still there, I presume. Edits on football also saying, but Wrexham are a good team, so we will. So it will be great to win. It certainly will, Millsard. You're right, mate. Certainly will be great to win, because the more rounds you go through, mate, the more money comes into the club, and obviously, you guys in need of the money. Although I've not had a chance to read up on Wigan in the last few weeks, see what's going on with the ownership. I know I was reading about it was all rumoured, so I'd have to catch up on that. So, guys, we got more football coming at us this week, although the next couple of days, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get on because of work commitments, which is disappointing because we've got a lot of games coming at us, especially tomorrow. There's loads. Leicester are playing, I'm not sure who they're playing, at 11 o'clock in the morning. So I'm presuming they might be over in Australia, possibly, to be playing that early in the morning, 11 o'clock in the morning. Celtic also have a friendly tomorrow against Yokohama FM. United play Lyon at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Let's see who else is playing tomorrow. Norwich City playing AZ Akmar in a friendly. Liverpool also playing Carls. I'm not sure who the Carls. I can't even make out that team. I'm not sure who that team is that Liverpool playing because I can't even pronounce it. Chesterfield playing Derby County in a friendly at 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. Cardiff are playing Braga, SC Braga, at 9 o'clock kickoff in a friendly as well. And Sheffield United also playing a friendly tomorrow against Estoril Praia. I've never even heard of that club. And also Crawley Town taking on Crystal Palace in a pre-season friendly, as well as Northampton Town playing Birmingham City in a pre-season friendly also. So, yeah, that's the games tomorrow, guys. On Thursday, Chelsea playing Wrexham in a friendly. Arsenal playing the MLS All-Stars. So Arsenal out there in America as well. New Mexico United playing Sunderland, as Sunderland I think also out in the United States as well. Republic of Ireland ladies playing Austria ladies in a FIFA World Cup Group B. Right, yes. So the 20th. Sorry, guys. Yep, we have the. I'm forgetting that. So that's when the World Cup kicks off, isn't it? The Ladies World Cup kicks off on Thursday. So, yep, loads of football. Oh, we got loads of games coming. Whoa, just checking out these. Now there's games I didn't even realise. Derry City playing HB Torres in a Europa League Conference qualifier. That's an Irish club, that. Dundalk also playing as well. Can't remember. Is Dundalk Northern Irish or Ireland? I can't remember. So, yeah, Europa League qualifiers on Thursday and Friday. Let's have a look. We've got the World Cup. We've got loads of games coming with the Ladies World Cup, guys. On Thursday, we've got New Mexico. Where are we? New Zealand playing Norway on Thursday morning. Australia ladies playing Republic of Ireland as well on Thursday morning. I did see some games coming in early. So, yeah, craziness. So Nigeria ladies playing Canada ladies at 3:30 in the morning on Friday. Philippines playing Switzerland at 6 o'clock in the morning. Spain ladies playing on Costa Rica at 8:30 in the morning. There is games all over the place, guys. We'll just have to work through them as best we can. But the team's back on the field now, so that gives you an idea what's coming between over the next couple of days anyway, guys. But like I say, loads of football coming at us from now on. It's just going to be an avalanche of football, so we'll try and catch what we can where we can. So Rangers and Newcastle back on the pitch. Millsard saying 6 in, 13 outs. All right, six players in and 13. Whoa, 13 players going out. That's a lot of players to lose. So practically at least half the team brand new then for you guys this season. That's a lot of players, that, mate. That's a lot of players. Millsard saying make that 14 out now. Someone just left. Okay, mate. Thanks for that, Millsard. 14 players going out. That's half a squad. That's over half a squad, that. That's a lot of players to get out. Edison Football also saying our all-time goal scorers left as well. Oh, that's disappointing, mate. Well, hopefully, with that amount of players going out, mate, hopefully the club going to do some serious business to bring players in. Fingers crossed, mate. Fingers crossed. Edison Footballers also saying 64 goals in 3 seasons. What a return that is. That's awesome, yeah. So he's going to be sorely missed. So they've just let him go on a free? Has he left on a free contract, or the club actually sold him? Because if they sold him, that's different, because at least that's money that can be reinvested in the team. But if they've just let him leave on a free, that seems a bit nuts, doesn't it, mate? So, yeah. So Newcastle now with the possession on that far side. I say just knocking it about at the moment, deep inside their own half of the field, playing it out to this near side. So Newcastle just knocking it about at the moment on the halfway line. Edits on Football saying sold him to Preston. Did you get a good price for him though, mate? That's the question. Did you get good money for him to actually reinvest in the squad? Newcastle now winning the ball back in the centre of the park, but sloppy play from them sees Rangers win back possession as Rangers now try to play the ball forward, coming into the Newcastle half as they work the ball out to that far side, coming forward. towards the edge of the Newcastle box, but under pressure from Newcastle all the way so far. As Newcastle win it back now, and they come forward out on that far side as they chip the ball forward into the box, and now Newcastle pick it up on this near side as they try to play it into the box. But Rangers challenging for the ball as they win it back now midway inside the Newcastle half of the field, knocking it out to this near side, but a bit too much pace on the ball, and it's gone out of play for a throw into Newcastle. Edits on Football saying 9 million. Whoa, that's not too bad then, mate, for a League One player. It's not too bad. Obviously, I know you're not happy to lose him, but, you know, £9 million still a good price. And you can't deny, if the player's been doing that well for you, what you've been telling me, you can't deny him an opportunity to go and play for a club that wants to push for promotion. Because let's be honest, you know, Preston trying to push for promotion. They keep failing, I know, but they keep trying to get promoted to the Premier League. So, yeah, can understand why he's got to give him his due if he's stayed loyal to the club for a while. But, yeah, 9 million, not bad, I don't think, mate, for a League One player. Not too bad, that. Good money to let's just hope the owners reinvest it in the team, mate. That's the main thing, isn't it? Let's hope they put that money back into the team. Because at League One level, you can probably do quite a bit of business for £9 million, actually. Edits on Football also saying, and our club captain left yesterday. Well, that's disappointing, mate. That's disappointing. But as we know, mate, that's football. Players don't show no loyalty to clubs these days. It's only fans that show loyalty to the club. Corner comes in now for Newcastle on this near side as Rangers manage to head it away, and it goes out of play for a throw-in. Now Newcastle with the throwing on this near side as Rangers challenge for the ball, and it goes out for another throw-in. Taken quickly as Newcastle now play it back up the field and towards defensive line. Now they play it over the top, looking to try and get in behind that Rangers defence, but Rangers adjust themselves accordingly as Newcastle now play it into the centre of the park and out to that far side as they come towards the edge of the Rangers box. Now trying to 1-2, but Rangers read it well as they pick up the possession now, trying to relieve the pressure on their own box, but Newcastle challenging for the ball there and winning it just on the edge of the Rangers box as eventually the ball goes out of play. And that's going to be a corner to Newcastle on the far side. Edits on Football saying our owners bought Wigan Warriors 2 yesterday, so owning 2 clubs at once. But that probably won't apply. I don't know if that applies, does it? Because obviously Wigan Warriors are football rugby club, isn't it? So yeah, I don't know how that applies to the EFL rules. I know you're not allowed to own 2 football clubs, but I don't know if it applies to a rugby club. But yeah, that's concerning, Millsord, because obviously the owner might start investing money into the rugby club and not to the football club. That's concerning. I don't know if you guys have heard the news about Liverpool. Liverpool's owners have just been given planning permission to invest £1.6 billion in upgrades outside of the club that they own in America. Is it the White Sox or something like that they own? They own the White Sox Fenway Sports Group. £1.6 billion going to be spent. So that is very concerning, because the question is, are they planning to use some of Liverpool's money to invest in that upgrade project? We've got apparently all around the stadium of this club that they own in America is going to be upgraded. They're going to do the whole lot, the street, the buildings, everything. And it's going to cost £1.6 billion. And obviously that's just the initial figure. So the chances are, as we saw with the new Tottenham Stadium, that initially was said that it was going to cost 800,000. And I think when it was finally finished, I think it ended up costing 1.3 million. 1.3 billion to build it. So pretty much £500 million over budget. So imagine how much money the Fenway Sports Group could end up wasting on this project in America on a baseball club. And like I say, the question will be, will they be planning to get money out of Liverpool to use as investment? Because £1.6 billion is a lot of money. Even if you're getting it off banks, they're still going to ask big question marks for that kind of money, aren't they, guys? Edits on football saying, all right, so yes, I read that. So thanks for that, Milzard. Joey's with us. How's it going, Joey? Welcome to the show. Joey saying, hi, guys. How's it going? I'm good. Thanks for asking, Joey. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're having a good day. Good to see you. Thank you very much for dropping in. Edits on football saying, hi, Joey. He's trying to catch you out there. Nice one, Milzard. And Joey saying, hi, Edits. I'm sure Milzard already told you. Has he told you? Yep. So if you guys are not sure, Edits on Football is Milzard. He's got a new account. So just to let you guys know, if you didn't know that. So yeah, nice one, Joey, top man. Minimo, how's it going, Minnie? Welcome to the show, mate. Minimo dropping in. Good to see you, mate. Thank you very much. Always a pleasure to see you. Minnie saying, evening, everyone. Nice one, Minnie. Hope you're having a good day, mate. As Newcastle now attacking on that far side, crossing the ball into the box, and it goes behind for a goal kick to Rangers. Rangers now playing out from the back, under pressure from Newcastle as they play it down that far side, but claims for a handball there, but not given. Rangers still on the attack as they play it out to this near side, but now Newcastle are challenged for it. So good to see you, Minute. Welcome to the show, mate. And Edits on Football saying hi, Minute. Nice one, Milzard, top man. Joey saying hi, Minute. Nice one, Joey. Always love the positivity from you guys. Absolute top class, guys. Thank you. Minimo saying, what's the score, folks? Currently Rangers 0, Newcastle 1. 55 minutes gone. So yeah, 1-0 so far to Newcastle. 55 minutes gone. So Edits on Football saying, I don't know. Okay, mate. Well, yeah, 1-0 it is so far, guys, to Newcastle. So thanks for that, Milzard. Minimo saying, hi, Edits. Nice one, Minute. Nice one, mate. Thank you. Loving the positivity from you guys. Absolutely class, you guys. Joey saying, don't know, just joined. No worries, Joey. Yeah, 1-0, guys, it is so far. Not much in it so far at the moment. Been quite a cagey game. If you didn't know, guys, it is a pre-season friendly, but it's also Alan McGregor's testimonial game as well, this. So Rangers can acknowledge their appreciation for his long service at the club. Minimo saying, hi, Joey. You okay? Nice one, Minnie. And Milzard saying, by the way, weren't that quiz good the other week? Thanks, mate. I'm really glad you guys enjoyed that. So yeah. So yeah, thank you very much for that, Mills. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I told you, as I've said to you guys, there'll be more of that in the future of the Fandom project. Just at the moment, got to concentrate on still getting the numbers going. We'd made some really good progress last season, but still got a lot of work to do to get more fans, to help more fans find us. But with a full season ahead of us, I'm sure we can do that. And hopefully I might be able to squeeze in some extra bits this year as well. Newcastle now coming forward down this near side as they cross the ball into the box, and Rangers just managing to clear it, and it knocked out to that far side where it's gone out for throwing to Newcastle midway inside the Rangers half of the field. Take the call as they take the throw in quickly. And now Newcastle on the attack down that far side is just knocking it about at the moment with Rangers pressing the ball, forcing Newcastle to play it back to the halfway line. So yeah, thanks for that, Millsard. Really good to hear that you guys like that. So top man, thank you, mate. Joey saying, not bad, thanks, mate. How's you? I'm presuming that's responding to Millsard. So top stuff, Joey. Joey saying, oh, edits is Millsard. Yes, mate. Yes, that's right. And obviously Millsard replying there. So top stuff, guys. Minimo saying 8,000 away fans at the game. Yep, you're right, Mini. 8,000 Newcastle fans making their way to Glasgow tonight for this one. Amazing support as always from the Toon Army, as they call themselves. So yeah, thanks for that, Minute. I did mention that earlier, but yeah, good to remind everybody. Thanks for that, Minnie. Joey saying, hi, Millsard, mate. Didn't realise it was you. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. So Rangers with the substitution now, guys, as we're just coming up towards 60 minutes gone. Rangers with a ball over the top there, trying to get in behind that Newcastle defence, but the linesman has flagged for offside. Minnie Mo saying, Millsard, is that you? It is. It is, Minnie. It is, mate. Edits of on football saying, I lost my password to Millsard. So, yes, Minnie. Nice one, Minnie. Millsard. And Minnie liking that. Minnie saying, I'm going to watch Hibs on Friday night at home to Groningen in a friendly. Oh, cool. Well, stay safe, Minnie. Hope you enjoy your evening and have a good night. Always good to see you guys, see your team playing a bit of different opposition, innit, mate? Yeah, that should be a cracking game. Loads of football coming at us over the next few weeks, guys. Now the Women's World Cup starts in a day. Only got one more day till the Ladies World Cup starts. Joey's saying, cool, Minute. Absolutely, Joey. Yeah, definitely, mate. Minimo saying, Alan McGregor testimonial. Didn't know that, guys. No worries, Minute. Well, that's what we're all here for, mate, to help each other with info, because there's that much information in football. We just can't all keep up with every bit of it, can we? So that's the beauty of building the Fandom community, that we can all keep each other informed with bits of knowledge that we pick up throughout the week and stuff, don't we, mate? So, yeah, no worries, Minnie. You guys tell me stuff sometimes that I don't know, and hopefully I return it sometimes as well. So, yeah, thanks, Minute. No worries. Where was it there? Edits on football saying, by the way, Minnie, Wigan 3, Hearts 0. Yeah, I bet Minnie will love that. Absolutely. So Newcastle making another substitution. We're not getting any names here, guys, so I'm not going to bother, because I know some of the players, but I don't know all of them, so I'm not going to bother trying to read. Well, he's not telling me who's coming on or off here at all, because obviously it's a friendly. So got quite a few young players on the bench for both teams here at the minute, so I wouldn't know them all. So yeah, thanks for that, Millsard. Edits on football saying just had to say it because you don't like hearts. I'm sure she'll be buzzing with that, mate. I'm sure she will. Minnie Mo saying, Millsard, that has just made my day. Go on, Sean Maloney. Absolutely. See, I told you she'd love that. I told you she'd love that, mate. So Newcastle with the possession at the moment, just knocking it about inside their own half of the field. 63 minutes gone, guys. Still Rangers 0, Newcastle 1. But Rangers have nicked the ball back here and they've scored. Oh, well, what a shocker. Newcastle messing about, dawdling with the possession on the edge of their own box. Didn't get moving forward in loads of space, but just allowed Rangers to close the space down on the Newcastle player in possession. He nicked it and then got in behind that Newcastle defence, and all he had to do was beat the keeper, and he's done exactly that. Yeah. Actually, sorry, guys, I got that wrong. It was actually the goalkeeper playing it to the Newcastle player under pressure. So that's how Newcastle get themselves in all kinds of trouble there. So big mistake there from Newcastle. Bit of a shocker, that one, guys. You wouldn't expect that from a Premier League club to make that kind of easy and predictable mistake. I'm sure the manager's going to be quite frustrated with that one at the end of the game, and letting the players know it. Newcastle now on the attack down this near side as they cut the ball into the centre of the park, now knocking it out to that far side as they try to stretch Rangers. As Newcastle now trying to get in behind, but Rangers just managed to cut the ball out, knocking it out of play on that far side, and that will be a throw-in to Newcastle. Newcastle now take it quickly as they try to come towards the edge of the box, but Rangers managing to block that, and it's ricocheted out for another throw into Newcastle. So thanks, Minnie. Minnie also saying, well done, Wigan. Yeah, good to see you liking that, Minnie. Edits on football saying, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, brilliant result that, to be fair, for Wigan. Minnie Mo said, is Rangers playing their new signings? How they looking, Gaz? In the first half, they was very defensive. I've got to say that. Majority of the possession with Newcastle in the first half. They did have a few breaks forward, Rangers, but nothing to shout about, if you get my meaning. They seem to grow in confidence towards the end of this first half. In the second half, they've come out a lot better. They're having more of a go. With regards to their new signings, I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure. I don't know if they started them in the first 11. Obviously, team news there on the screen. I'm just looking for any new names that I don't recognise. So, yeah, I'm not sure about their forwards. So these new forwards, Abdallah Simmer and Sam Lammers, not players I'm familiar with for Rangers, but obviously they were, they were playing Morales up front for quite a while, weren't they? But obviously he's gone now. They've released him, which they should have done a long time ago, if you ask me. So yeah, he's, well, they should. It's been bad for at least the last 2 years, if not longer, Annie. So why Rangers decided to hang on to him this long, I do not know. I've never understood that one. Newcastle now with a possession at the back. So yeah, sorry, Minnie, I can't tell you much about their new players, but like I say, they were a bit more defensive in the first half. Rangers, obviously, Celtic. Don't mind about Celtic. Newcastle with the majority of the momentum in the first half, but as the second half has come, it's been a bit more 50-50. But obviously, Rangers. If we saw possession stats, because we're not getting those stats, because obviously it's a friendly, I would say the possession would probably be 60% Newcastle, 40% Rangers, but that's only a guesstimate. So yeah, thanks for that, Minnie. Minnie also saying Scotland women beat Finland 2-1 earlier today, Gaz. Yeah, I was going to do it, Minnie. I was going to try and do it, but I didn't get into from work till. Well, it was close to 6 o'clock by the time I got in, so I think that game kicked off at 5 o'clock, didn't it? So I couldn't get home early enough to do it, Minnie, unfortunately. But not to worry. We'll try and catch more of the Scottish ladies at some point in the future. As long as the main thing is to try and not miss competitive games if we can help it. That's the games we don't want to miss where possible. But yeah, good result, Minute. Good result. Absolutely fantastic. Let's hope the Scottish ladies can get themselves into the next tournament. When did they start the qualifiers for the ladies Euros? Is that this season coming? Because I presume, obviously, the Women's World Cup this summer. Then the next one is going to be the Women's Euros. So they'll be playing the qualifiers for that this season, won't they, I presume? Joey's saying, awesome, Minnie. You looking forward to the Women's World Cup? And I don't think she is, because there's only England involved in it, in the Northern Ireland, Scotland and Wales unfortunately didn't make it. The Irish did, the Irish team, the normal Irish, but obviously they're not part of the UK. So, but we'll still look out for them and hope that they do well. But yeah, I will be trying to catch as much of the Women's World Cup as possible, guys. Unfortunately, I'm gutted that there's only England in it. I really wish we had another UK nation involved in it. But unfortunately, it's not to be. So thanks for that, Minute. We just got a stoppage at the moment, guys, for players receiving treatment as we're approaching the 70 minutes. And it's still 1-1. As I think Rangers about to make about 5 substitutions here. But as we know, guys, it is a friendly. Yep, 5 substitutions coming from Rangers here. So clearly wanting to rotate the team. Joey saying a no, but it's still a competition. Yes, it is, Joey. So yeah, absolutely, Joey. We'll be giving it as much coverage as we can, guys. Minnie's saying, no, seriously, it's brilliant for women's football and hope it's a huge success. Absolutely well said, Minnie. Spot on, mate. Absolutely spot on with that, mate. Yeah, let's hope it is a huge success. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it, me, actually. I'm looking forward to catching it and starting to... A good way to start learning about ladies football is to watch a World Cup, because then at least you start to learn one or two. You know, you start to learn well, after the World Cup, I should start to learn at least a handful of the ladies players that are, you know, kind of like the star players, if you like, in the ladies divisions. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Really, hope the ladies are gonna. The biggest thing I'm going to be looking for is to see if the ladies show up the men's game with the fact that they stay on the feet better. Because one thing that annoys me in the modern game is we're getting these big, you know, these players paid astronomical amounts of money, you know, and like Neymar, Absolutely, what a joke of a player he is. How so many people can hold him in high regard beggars belief, because I would never hold a player in high regard that will be paid that astronomical amount of money and then cheat to try and get an advantage, because that's what he does. He'll fall over, he'll chuck himself on the floor. We've all seen it. He's the biggest diver in the league since bloody. Who was the last big diver that we had? I'm trying to think. There's been a few over the years, haven't there, guys? I don't know. But did Luis Suarez get a little bit of a reputation for it? I think, didn't he? I can't remember. Although he was just awesome, wasn't he? Just awesome to watch. But I think at one spell, I think he did get a little bit of a reputation for it, didn't he? Nothing on the drastic scale, but I think he did get known for it a little bit. But yeah, Neymar, unbelievable. Oh, that's who I'm thinking of. He's not a striker though, is he? What's he called now? His name's, I'm told you, I'm bad with names, guys. His name's on the tip of my tongue. I know exactly his name. I just can't bloody, it's not coming to my mind. What's he called now? We all know him. He's the bloody biggest diver in the Premier League right now. Oh, what's he called? It's gone out my bloody name. His head's out. Oh, I'm going to have to quickly look that one up now. It's really gone out my head. It's going to annoy me when I see who it is. Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish. Just couldn't think of it. Right on the tip of my tongue. Jack Grealish. There we go. That's it. Jack Grealish. Biggest diver in the Premier League. It's embarrassing. It really is, because he wears an England shirt. And yes, it's great if he's going to do it in a World Cup to get us an advantage. But come on, guys. I don't want to win the World Cup by cheating. I don't want to win a World Cup like Maradona style. Fucking, excuse my language, flipping 17. That's the first time I've let it slip, actually. That's how much it irritates me. That, years and years later, what is it? 3 generations later, fans are still criticising it for cheating. Do we want to win a World Cup like that? No. Do we what? We want to win a World Cup hands down, where nobody can say anything bad against us. So yeah, so, apologies for the language there, guys. First time I've let it slip that. Minnie is saying, are we doing winning predictions on the World Cup? Yeah, we could do, couldn't we? I never thought of the World Cup. I was actually I've been trying to think of a way of doing it through the league, to be honest. Minnie, I've been banging ideas about. It's funny you say that, because for the last week I've actually been banging ideas rattling around my head on how I could do it over the course of a season, because obviously a season is a long time to do a predictions league, and obviously with it being the first one, so I was debating whether to do it just league games, maybe just cup games, how we could actually trial a prediction league, because obviously the first time we do it, it is going to be a bit of a try. Well, we did it a while back in Euros. We did do it because if you look back on the channel, guys, there was actually a video, because some of the guys actually sent video clips in with their predictions, and it went really well. It was actually quite good, but that was, I can't remember, was that Euros or World Cup, but a couple of seasons ago now we did that. But I promoted that more on social media at the time. But yeah, I'll have a think about it tonight, Minnie. But I know, like I say, I've been thinking this week about how I could do it, because I told you guys I would have a think about it over the summer and see if I could come up with a way of doing a predictions league through the season. But I have been thinking about it. I have been working on it. I've done a little bit of research. But like I say, the stumbling block I've got is if I do it for the whole season, it might be a bit difficult to keep up with, because obviously that's a lot of games. So yeah. But yeah, good suggestion, that, Minnie. Great suggestion. I'll have a think about it tonight. So Newcastle on that far side as Rangers challenge for the ball, and it's gone out of play. So that will be a throw-in. Joey's saying, good idea, Minnie. Yep, it's a great idea, absolutely. But like I say, I've been thinking, I wasn't thinking about the winning World Cup. I was thinking about the next season, how I could do it a predictions league. So yeah, I'll have to rethink myself now, mate. I'll have to rethink that one, guys. Joey saying Grealish. That's it, Joey. Yeah, it did come to my mind. Excuse me. Eventually, yeah. Thanks, Joey. I know I'm bad with names, mate. So yeah, top man, Joey. I did eventually think of it. I knew it was on the tip of my tongue. It just wasn't coming, and then bang. You know how it is. All of a sudden, it just came to me. But yeah, he's bad in it. It is bad. So yeah, thanks, Joey. Minimo saying I think USA will win, but I'm going for the dark horse, Sweden. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, that's a good shout. That I'm not going to give a prediction who will actually win the league, the World Cup, because I don't know the ladies' teams well enough. So I'd be completely guessing in the dark if I'm honest. But yeah, I'm definitely interested to see how it goes. I don't know. Minnie, have you seen anything of the Australian team? Are the Australian ladies team any good? Because I know that they kick off on the first day, because obviously they're a host country, aren't they? Because it's been played New Zealand and Australia. So I don't know if the Australian ladies are any good. I've not obviously. So I'm not. I don't know if you managed to see them play, Minnie. If you have, let me know, mate. But I'm presuming you might not have, because obviously. They're on the other side of the world, isn't it? So normally the only time you see players from nations from the other side of the world play each other is when it's a World Cup year. Normally, they don't get together very often for friendlies, do they? Because of the travelling distance. So Newcastle defending in numbers at the minute, as Rangers just enjoying a spell of possession. But yeah, that's a good shout, Minute. As I say, mate, I don't know the ladies' teams well enough to give a prediction, but I'm kind of hoping England ladies win it in a way, because that might, embarrass the England men's team to get their act together. That's what I'm hoping. That maybe the England ladies might embarrass the England men and tell them to get their act together. Yes, you paid millions of pounds, but you can't win a World Cup, but we can. I would love the ladies to bring that back and just, go all around all them top Premier League players and wave a World Cup at them. That would be hilarious, wouldn't it? They could come back, couldn't they, and throw a party, couldn't they, and invite all the England first team players, men's first team, to let them have a look at what a World Cup looks like. See if we can shame them into getting their act together. Minnie's saying, no, never watched the Aussies, but seen the USA ladies, and they are very good. Okay, thanks for the info there, Minnie. Top stuff, mate. I'll try and keep an eye out for them. We're going to try and cover what I can, guys. I'm not sure. I can't promise how much I cover, because obviously the kickoff times are absolutely crazy. But I'm going to do what I can with it, and I'll obviously it depends how much I see you guys, because we've got kickoff times early mornings, stupid clocks. I mean, I've just been looking ahead. I think 2 days ahead. This is the kind of kickoff times we've got with this Women's World Cup, guys. It starts on Thursday. So the first two games, not too bad. The first two games, New Zealand playing Norway and Australia playing Republic of Ireland. Those games kicking off early morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock in the morning. Bad time for working commitments, but obviously at least it's not the early hours of the morning. But then on Friday, is it Friday? Let me just look ahead. So yeah, then on Friday, it starts to get really bad. We've got Nigeria women v Canada women playing at 12:30 midnight. Then Filipino ladies playing Switzerland ladies, kicking off at 6 o'clock in the morning. Spain ladies v Costa Rica ladies, kicking off at 8:30 in the morning. And then get this, guys. then there's more games. 7:30 at night, Austria women or ladies playing in the under-19s. We've got the under-19s tournament going on as well at the same time, so that's going to make it really confusing. But yeah, but these kickoff times are absolutely crazy. 2 o'clock in the morning on Saturdays. 2 o'clock in the morning. USA ladies kicking off against Vietnam at 2 o'clock in the morning. Then Zambia playing women, playing Japan 8 o'clock in the morning, and England playing Haiti at 10:30 in the morning. How are you meant to do that? So let's say I do the 2 o'clock kickoff. That's going to mean I'm going to be up till at least 4 o'clock. And then how am I meant to get up get enough sleep to be up at 8 o'clock for another game? Do you know what I mean? The games are just crazy the way they're coming at us with this Women's World Cup. It's going to be mad. And then look at that. There's a Women's World Cup game. Is that? Yeah, so FIFA Women's World Cup game. Look at that on Saturday. Random as you like. Denmark v China at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So you've got games going on at 1 o'clock in the morning and 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's going to be madness trying to keep up with this Ladies World Cup, guys. It really is. Absolute madness with some of these kickoff times. And on top of that, guys, we've got loads of club friendlies coming at us as well. What I'm going to try and do what I can with that as well. But yeah, it's going to be a crazy couple of weeks. With all this football, I'll do what I can, guys. But like I say, you're going to have to watch out because some streams might be put up short notice as I try and squeeze in around my work commitments and adjust my work commitments to try and do what I can. Minimal saying you should cover the American ladies. They got a huge following, Gaz. Yeah, well, Mini, yeah, we're going to obviously the only UK nation playing is England, so we'll be covering them, but we're going to try and cover as much of it as possible. Mini, I'm just going to, if you remember, we did the World Cup last time, and I just did as many games as I could for the Men's World Cup, so I'm planning to approach it the same way this time. Just jump on as many games as I can, but like I say, it's going to be a lot more difficult this time with the kickoff times and work commitments. So all I can do is do the best I can. But yeah, we'll definitely try and catch the US ladies. Mini, that's a great suggestion. Hopefully we'll be able to give them some coverage. Yeah, as well as some of the other nations as well. So thanks for that, Mini. Yeah, I'll certainly do keep an eye out for them. I'm sure that I reckon the Australian ladies will probably have a good following out there as well, won't they? Because obviously they're hosting the competition. So yeah, we will definitely try to catch the ladies US team as well as the England team and any other teams we can as well. Ryan Clark saying, "Hey up, everyone! I'm back again. Thanks, Ryan. Good to see you. Hope you're doing okay, mate. Guys, don't forget, please do hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you very much. Really do appreciate it. So still 1-1 here, guys. 85 minutes gone. And it's turning out to be a bit of a predictable scoreline. Rangers now on the attack down the middle as they've got in behind now. Can they get a shot off as they cut the ball back under pressure from Newcastle, but still managed to keep the ball as a shot comes in from the edge of the box, but wide of that far side post. So thanks for that, Ryan. Minnie saying, I'll tune in on my way to work, Gaz. Thank you, Minnie. Yep, guys, would appreciate whatever support you guys can give over the next couple of weeks when we're doing friendlies and Women's World Cup. So I won't expect you guys to jump on every stream, but obviously it's going to be all over the place, early mornings, late nights, afternoons, you name it, because as I say, we've got Women's World Cup and friendlies, so I'm going to try and cover whatever I can. But yeah, like I said, guys, I would not expect you guys to be on every stream, but I will appreciate whatever support you guys can get. But I'm going to try and hit it as hard as I can, guys, working around my work commitments, so that we can hopefully attract a few more top fans like you guys to the Fan Den community, which will hopefully be good for you guys, enjoying conversation with some new fans becoming part of the Fandom community. Newcastle on the attack now down this near side as they come into the box. They just chipped the goalkeeper. Oh, and Newcastle have scored here. Oh, what a shame for Rangers. But, yeah. So they just came in on this near side. Rangers were defending well, but Newcastle just managed to chip the ball past the defender on this near side, and the Newcastle forward just easily heads it beyond the goalkeeper and gives Newcastle a 2-1 lead on 87.5 minutes gone, guys. So, but yeah, like I say, it's friendly. I was hoping that Rangers would get a draw at least, just through the fact that it's a testimonial game. But as we say, guys, we also have to remember it's a preparation game, isn't it, for the start of the season as well. So, yeah. So thank you very much, Minute. I will appreciate whatever support you guys can give, mate. Thank you very much. And as you know, I always welcome your company as well, mate. So thanks for that, Minnie. It will always be a pleasure to have you guys involved, whatever availability you have over the Women's World Cup. Ryan saying, get your last... get your last and make you coffee all night long, laugh out loud. Mate, I can't knock my missus. She's an absolute diamond, mate. She looks after me well. And if I'm streaming a lot over the next few weeks, you might see a little hand sneaking here at the side, just dropping me a drink off here and there. She always makes me a brew when I'm doing live streams, so that if you notice, I always go for the cup, guys. Where do you think it comes from? It's my lovely wife bringing me a fresh cup of coffee or a cup of tea to help me keep my throat lubricated with all the chatter I do. As I'm sure you guys have realised, it takes a bulldozer to shut my mouth. And even a bulldozer might struggle. So, yeah, thanks for that, Ryan. Joey's saying, yeah, right. I'm sure his wife will do that, laugh out loud. Yep. Mrs. Fandon is an absolute... she's the diamond in my crown, guys. She definitely is the diamond in my crown. Ryan saying, Joey, laugh out loud. So, yeah. Nice one, guys. Minnie say Mrs. Gaz will tell him to make his own bloody coffee. Yeah. Well, nah, she's a diamond, honest. When she knows I'm streaming, she's always happy to think. You could be right, Minnie. I might get that when I finish streaming. Then she might tell me go make me a well, she don't drink coffee, but she might tell me to go and make her a cup of tea in return. But no, when I'm live streaming, she's absolutely fantastic for bringing a drink and what have you, so I can keep my mouth lubricated. Because actually, when you're sitting here for 2 hours, guys, you'd be surprised how talking like I do, you'd be surprised how dry your mouth can get. It feels like I've got hair on my microphone. You'd be surprised how dry your mouth can get just yabbering on with yourself. Oh, Rangers with a shot there from the edge of the box, and good save there by the goalkeeper. Really pushed him to stretch out wide there to keep that one out. As Rangers trying to find an equaliser. 1 minute added on time, and we're also already into that 1 minute. Rangers now with a ball on that far side as they're looking for one last opportunity to get a shot. They cut the ball back now. Can they get a ball into the box before the referee blows the whistle? And ball played forward there down the middle, and it's gone straight to the goalkeeper. And there goes the full-time whistle. So at full-time, guys, it's finished. Rangers 1, Newcastle 2. Not a lot between the two sides, to be fair. And good preparation for both teams. I think it's good preparation for Rangers, particularly with them obviously playing in Europe. They do need to test themselves in friendlies against tougher opposition to give them preparation, better preparation for what they're going to face in Europe. So yeah, hopefully Rangers can take a lot out of this game, and it's a good win for Newcastle before they fly out to America, which I believe they fly out tomorrow, out to the US. So they're obviously going out there to see their American fans. So, yeah, thanks for that, Minnie. I'm sure she's laughing and chuckling away at that one. Joey's saying, laugh out loud, Minnie. I know, Minnie, mine would, but with a few more stronger words, laugh out loud. Minnie, yeah, Minnie loving that. Yeah. Don't worry, mate. My missus can have her moments when I rub her up the wrong way. Minnie Mo saying, Joey, when does your season start? They get started tomorrow. Liverpool, is it tomorrow? Liverpool, I think that you guys first pre-season friendly, I think, is tomorrow, if I remember correctly. Where are we? Yeah, I'm sure it is. Liverpool's first friendly tomorrow is against, it's against that club I can't even name. Kalusha. I can't even pronounce it. But yeah, Liverpool play some, I don't know, some foreign club somewhere. I don't know. Never heard of them. Never heard of them. But Liverpool kick off their pre-season tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm not sure where they are, but I'm presuming they're out somewhere in Europe or something, because that's a bit of a weird name. It could be a lower league German team, couldn't it? Because I know that Liverpool have been out in Germany with some pre-season training. So, yeah. I don't know. Joey, can you pronounce that team that you're playing tomorrow, mate? Because I can't pronounce it for the life of me. Let me know, Joey. Can you pronounce it? Mind you can't pronounce it. You just, but yeah, I'd love to hear you guys pronounce some of these names sometimes. Joey's saying, think it's 12th and 13th of August. Yep, mate. Tomorrow, Liverpool kick off pre-season tomorrow. I just can't pronounce the game they're playing against some team K something or other they're called. The kickoff at 5:30 tomorrow, mate. 5:30 tomorrow against Carl Sur. I can't pronounce it. Honest, it's like gob and nostrils to me, that. I can't pronounce it. Sorry, guys. But yeah, Liverpool play their first pre-season. Well, I think it's their first pre-season friendly tomorrow. Kicking off at 5:30. Did I say 5:30? Yeah, 5:30 tomorrow. So, yeah, we might be able to squeeze that one in before my missus goes to work tomorrow night. So we'll see. Minnie Mo saying, Dundee United beaten again tonight. What is happening at the club? Yeah, how did Millwall get on? Let's read out the other results, Minnie. Wow, that's good reminding me. Thanks for that, Minnie. So, guys, just going to quickly read out the results because these are official games. They're not friendlies. They're proper, legit Scottish League Cup games. As Alan McGregor just on the pitch right now, shaking hands with all the players that took part in his testimonial. So, yeah, guys, these are official results from the Scottish League Cup group stage. So, Group A, Alloa Athletic 1, Stirling Albion 2, Ayr United 1, Stenhousemuir 0. In Group B, Dundee United 1, Partick Thistle 2, as Minnie just told us. Big surprise there. Dundee carrying on where they left off last season by the looks of it in freefall. The Spartans 1, Falkirk 2. In Group C, Cove Rangers 5, Clyde 2, Hamilton Academics 1, Brecon City 0. Group D, Greenock Morton 3, Stranraer 0. Group E, Bonnyrigg Rose 0, Dundee 1. Dumbarton 2, Inverness Cally Thistle 1. Group F, Dunfermline 4, Annan Athletic 0, and Wraith Rovers 2, Albion Rovers 0. In Group G, East 5-3, Elgin City 1, Queen of the South 3, Motherwell 3. Queen of the South winning that 5-1 on penalties. What is going on with Motherwell? They're having a pretty poor start to the season. They lost their first group game and now drawing against Queen of the South as well. I don't know. Let me know, Minnie. What do you think? I would say that's a bad start to the season for Motherwell. But I'll be interested to know your thoughts on that, Minnie, with you being a Scottish football fan. But from my point of view, I think that looks like a bad start to the season for Motherwell. Group H, Montrose 1, Forfar Athletic 2. In the Champions League qualifiers, guys, first round qualifiers tonight. I'm not going to read them out because I had a go at that before, and half of the teams I couldn't even read the names of them, so I'm not going to bother. I'll just tell you ones, a couple that matter that you guys of teams that you guys should know. Now, Sheriff is a team that we know. They've won 3-1 on aggregate against FCV Fiorella. I don't know that team. The New Saints, which is a Welsh club, that's the club we were looking for tonight. Really disappointed to see them losing on the night 2-0 and losing on aggregate 5-1. But obviously always going to be a difficult ask for any Welsh club in a Champions League qualifier. Obviously, as we know, the Welsh League standard is considerably a lot lower than any European competition. So difficult evening for New Saints, but I think that means they'll drop into the Europa League, so that might be better for them to actually get a result. There is 2 games still playing. Ziels Moston currently losing 3-2 to Uratu. But 3-3 on aggregate, so that game's gone to extra time. And Shamrock Rovers, an Irish club, have unfortunately lost as well tonight against Bralick. 2-1 on the night, 3-1 on aggregate. So there you go, guys. That brings you all up to date with UK clubs around the UK and in Europe. So yeah, let's crack on with your comments before I jump off and go and get some food. So thanks for that, Minnie. Top stuff, Minnie. Thanks for that. Reminded me to read out results. It's because I'm still in pre-season mode, isn't it? But nice one, Minnie. And yet, shocker for Dundee United. Joey saying, yeah, we got a few friendlies coming up. Absolutely, Joey. Yeah, big one tomorrow, mate. Big one tomorrow. Minnie Mo saying the season is getting closer. Crazy how quick it's going. Absolutely, Minnie. Yep, it goes by. The summer goes by before you know it, doesn't it? It's gone. Before you know it, we're back into a new season. So thanks for that, Minnie. Minnie also saying, cheers, guys. I'll tune in when I can for the World Cup. Minute, thank you very much. That would be massively appreciated. And yeah, no worries. As I say, Minute, I would never expect you guys to be available all the time. But yeah, any support you can give will be massively appreciated, Minnie. So thank you very much, mate. And yeah, look after yourself. Stay safe and don't be working too hard, Minnie. And enjoy. If I don't speak to you before Friday, I hope you have a great evening watching Hibs, and hopefully they get you a good performance and you have a top evening, mate. So, yeah, thanks for that, Minnie. Much appreciated, mate. Stay safe, look after yourself, and see you again soon. Ryan Clark saying Port Vale and Barnsley open day at home. Awesome. Thanks for that, Ryan. Yeah, are you going? It should be a good thing, that, shouldn't it? Yeah, I've never heard of clubs having an open day like that before. So, yeah, I'll have to look out for that. Ryan, thanks for making me aware of that, mate. Oh, sorry, Joey. Joey saying, oh, hang on. What's going on here? Bloody computer's having a wobbler. Joey saying, catch you soon, Minnie. Nice one, Joey. Absolutely nice one, mate. Top man. Thank you for that. Loving the positivity from you guys. Minnie Mo saying, well done, Queen of the South. Absolutely. Yep, Minnie. Absolutely awesome result for them. So, yeah, massive result. And Oh, Minnie here with some great info. Thanks, Minnie. Minnie saying they sold their striker, guys. Hard to replace for Motherwell. Yep, you're right, Minnie. Absolutely, yep. Motherwell club struggling financially. So yeah, but thanks for that, Minnie. I didn't realise they'd sold their striker. But yeah, they didn't have the greatest season last season, did they? I thought that they underachieved a little bit last season. But yeah, as you say, you're spot on there, Minnie. Yep. Like I say, that's a big ask for them. They're going to have to go and do a bit of wheeling and dealing, aren't they, and try and pick up an unknown or something that maybe give a younger player a chance. But yeah, Minute, you're a star. Thanks for that info. I didn't know that. So top stuff, Minute. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you. And Joey saying, it's gone so quick. Absolutely. Yeah, it has, Joey. It's got. I think it's gone quicker though because the season ended later, didn't it, this year? Because obviously of the World Cup interfering, so it does feel like it's gone a lot quicker, partly because of that. So yeah, it has gone by really quick, as you say, Joey. So guys, I'm going to jump off now and go and get some food. Thank you very much to all you guys for coming and getting involved. It's been an absolute pleasure having your company. And always enjoy doing live streams. Hopefully we'll get more active streams as we get closer to the season. But yeah, thank you. Big shout out to all you guys. Particular shout out to Joey and also big shout out to Ryan Clark as well, and Minimo and also Milzard. You guys made fantastic contribution to the conversation tonight in the Fandom community chat, and it's always appreciated. So yeah, massive shout out to you guys. Really appreciate the positive conversation and your excellent company. So yeah, guys, if you haven't, guys, already, please do hit that thumbs up, and don't forget there is also a short with some a little bit of fixture news that you guys might not be aware of that I uploaded on the channel yesterday. So go and check that out if you haven't already. But yeah, I'm going to jump off now and go and get some food. Final word goes to Joey. Joey saying, cheers, guys. Catch you soon. Bye, everyone. Thank you, Joey. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening, mate. And stay safe. Look after yourself. And thank you very much, as always, Joey, for your company. So, yeah, I'm going to jump off now, guys. And Milzard also quickly saying bye. Thank you, Milzard. Take care, mate. All the best. And enjoy what's left of the evening and look after yourself, Milzard and Joey. Top stuff, guys. Right, so I'm going to jump off now, go and grab some food. But yeah, I look forward to another stream with you guys soon. I might be on tomorrow. I can't promise because my missus is working tomorrow night. So I can't, but I am going to try and get on if I can before she goes to work. But if I can't, then you guys know why. But I will be back with you guys in the next couple of days with the Women's World Cup starting up. So thank you very much for your company, guys, and all your top comments. Don't forget, if you haven't, please do it that like button and look after yourself, guys. I look forward to seeing you again soon. But for now, that's it from me. Take care. All the best. Bye for now.